It's Tank Lipp, but you know, it's 2015, we on January 31st, 2015. But I'm gonna speak to you on some Jason Lipp, you know, personal life shit. And you really need to focus. That's the catchphrase. Because this focus box, I'm not kicking you bar. This is actually interesting. I feel myself reverting into kicking bars to you. It's not about some rap shit. Although it might make an interesting rap. But this, I call the focus box. Or monkey torture. Alright, now I've been battling these theories for a long time. Now, I've been a very humble man and divulged to the world about my mental illness, something I kept in the closet for a long time because of the shame of that. Like, who wants to be known as a crazy man? And so I suffered in vain behind closed doors, trying to come out to the world like everything's fine and I'm just a normal dude, when really I've been conflicted with some real deep sick shit. Like, I really think it's some evil shit. Alright, but you know, friends and family, they never understood me. And I do think I genetically, alright, from the time of 1980 when I was supposedly born, right? I mean, who the fuck really knows? I mean, I could have been from some other fucking planet and switched at birth at the hospital, and as a baby, how the fuck do you really know? You know, if I really came out my mother, like maybe I was brought to that hospital, you know, and just switched at birth type shit and given, and you know, as an ignorant baby, you just go along with the flow because you can't even think at that moment. It's only till later that your eyes open up to some shit. So, there's a lot of variables to this equation. Like, as a young kid, I knew something was really fucked up with me, but you don't want to seem odd to the rest of your fellows and shit. So I always try to just...
What is it? Hello?
Wow. You gotta be kidding me. What's the deal? I hear you on the phone saying, okay, that's fine. My phone starts making noises just now and I'm hearing your voice. I did not call you. Did you hear my phone call you and you were trying to talk to me? Okay, well, I accidentally dialed you. Do you understand? So it came through on your phone? Okay, well, I wasn't trying to call you. Do you understand? I understand. It went through on the FaceTime feature. Yeah. See, this is the bullshit. This is the kind of bullshit. As I'm trying to even coherently lay out some truth to you, these fucking evil phenomenons. I got my fucking phone pocket dialing you in the middle of a fucking video. Okay, FaceTiming my mom and shit. And my hands wasn't even fucking in my pocket. I never fucking even pressed FaceTime. Maybe I accidentally call her And as I'm trying to kick some real truth to you, look how that happened even. Like, you know, these evil forces that want to just torture you and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to torture you, but so that you get tortured in vain. Like, I'm actually in a very calm moment right now, trying to dish to you some shit that actually tortures me. And I got some shit pocket dialing, botching the video. So, you know, the first thought was, now I can't put this video out. I don't want my mom's voice on this video exposing these neurotic conversations that I be having with her. And you know what? I'm going to put this fucking video out. Because this is exactly what happens. I get fucking tortured, okay? I'm really living in a box, small world, so who do I go to for help? Like, my mom's my number one, but she don't understand the illness. You know, so it's always, Jason, you're crazy. Jason, you're crazy. You see what happens? Like, I can't even ask her a straight question. Like, did my phone just pocket dial? You're duh. Obviously, I just heard her fucking voice and I picked out the phone. You see what I'm saying? And I'm on FaceTime with her and I hear her voice coming out, hang up the phone, call her back, and I can't even have a straight conversation about, did I just call you? Or were you not even realizing that your voice was coming through on a FaceTime that happened accidentally? And it's too much for her. Just a simple question like that is too much for her. Now imagine, I got this crazy mental illness. And anytime something really fucking bizarre happens that I just can't keep to myself, and I run and try to consult my mom about some shit, get grounded, calm down, I got the same fucking dynamic where it's just too much. Okay? So in the past, when some crazy shit happened that made my genetically, back, I've gone on so many fucking tangents here. Again, I knew as a young kid, genetically there was something fucked up with me. So I'm not necessarily, I am actually saying there's also the possibility that maybe I was some experiment and then brought to 1980, switched at birth and given to this family and this life and this reality. I am saying that I entertain that crazy ass possibility as a hypothesis. But let's say that's just a delusion. And I really came at my mom 1980 and it's just fucked up genetics. Well, I knew as a kid I had some fucked up genetics. Didn't understand anything about mental illness. I just knew it simply as I was fucked up. As I went through life, through this biological experiment, right? I started to wake up a little bit. And I'm thinking, I am really fucked up. Like, does a person, you know, people talk about, are people born good? Are they born bad? Good, evil? Like, how do they start? And I'm thinking, at a certain point, I'm starting to notice, like, all the layers to how fucked up I am. Like, mentally and physically. You know, some shaking type shit, like, my nerves can't even sit still type shit. And I'm thinking, could that, if that's that evil and that bad, like, does that shit just really just happen naturally, or is it done? Is it done to you? Is this life like a punishment? Like, y'all walking through some other plane, and maybe I'm really walking through hell, like a long lifetime of just layers and layers of torture, and maybe that's like a chamber, a death, and this is like, in my comic book series, this is my hell. Like, I'm in another reality than y'all, even though we're going through what seems to be the same plane. And I'm thinking, that's when the paranoia kicked in. I started thinking, yes, I'm really fucked up. And in a sense, because if you're